a lot of people online who look at it and say, this state showed, or the state showed, that she was the only one possibly on the property at the time of it, that it would have happened. She had to have did it, and they don't care about where it actually happened and how we got to the burn pile. She did it. And again, the state didn't necessarily have to prove to them how she got him up the stairs. So what would you make of that?
In their opening statements, they said, in their opening statement, the state said, I want you to shrink your universe and look at it very, very small. And then they said exactly what you just said, which is she's the only person who had the ability, the means. But I believe that the defense was also able to show that her son, Scott, also could have potentially been there. And really, we don't know between the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th exactly when he died. There was evidence introduced. To that, Michael, what I've always said, and I've debated with this with a couple of colleagues, it would have been impossible, right? What would have been more possible is that the state was wrong in terms of whether or not she was the only person that did it. I also said that their theory of the case would have fit if the theory was she shot him when he was standing in front of the burn pit and then pushed him in. Another theory that the defense had was maybe perhaps he had some sort of a medical issue and he fell into the burn pit, right? But then again, you have the bullet in his ribs. My response to all of that is it's impossible for her to have moved him. There is not any even theoretical way that somebody could have shown me that she could have moved a 6'5", 300-pound person while she had scoliosis, even if she had a high-low that found a way to go up and down stairs, or even if he didn't die in the basement, if he died in any other part of the house, even if he died next to the burn pit. How is a person of her physical stature and limitations able to push him into the burn pit? It just was completely impossible. And if she shot him, there would have been blood residue in the concrete, which can't be washed off like it could be with a staircase. To me, Michael, and I think the reason why I'm so shocked and surprised is because it's a physical impossibility to me that a person of her physical stature could have moved him to the burn pit. I'm stunned. I'm flabbergasted. I'm not done looking at this case. I got to find out, just for my own knowledge, how they could do it. And one last thing, when I tell clients, look, yeah, this evidence looks good, that evidence looks good, but last time I checked, you have a jury of human beings, not robots, right? And the problem with that is human beings tend towards the inflammatory. They always tend towards the inflammatory. We all do it, right? And so Jack was right. The phone call mattered to them more than I thought it would. I did not think that the phone call would have mattered, give it in comparison to the physical impossibility of a non-Olympic weightlifter push. Olympic weightlifters can only bench press twice their body weight. They can't bench press more than twice. He was 3 times her body weight, and she's not an Olympic weightlifter. So Jack was right. That phone call mattered to them, and even that phone call was inconclusive. But that phone call was so inflammatory in their minds that it wasn't as inflammatory in my mind, which shows why, I called it wrong on this one.